watching Gov's Radio. This is where you go if you want to see something or if you want to hear something funny. Coming up in just a couple minutes. This is a joke I told. What? I'm not on Gov Radio? Call the police. Call my agent. Hi, I'm Danny.
Here we go.
And we're live. We are live, or I am live. We're here. We're doing episode 2, Treading Water. We got our friend Brandon LaCarrubba hanging out.
What's going on? You want to get the fuck out?
No, you could. You want to jump on for a couple minutes?
Absolutely.
You want to hang out and talk? Yeah, just hang out and talk with us.
Yeah, I like that.
As always, we got Mr. Tony Walker here. So we're waiting on Travis because apparently the gym is more important than the podcast that he thinks will be successful.
Well, I mean, he's not really a weed guy, but it is a holiday, after all.
It is a holiday.
Like, that date thing is wrong.
Yeah.
Don't let it fool you. It's not the 19th.
No, it's not anymore. It's 420.
Wow.
Oh, so you got any big 420 plans?
No, I'm just doing broken mic and karaoke later.
Because I know you were trying to tone down the smoking, right?
I did. I took the whole month. I took off Black History Month. No relation. It was just I had a big show at the beginning of March. I wanted to be a little more clear-headed for.
Yeah, the one that you headlined, right?
Yeah, the Giggle Room.
Yeah,
you were on it.
That was cool. I hosted.
Yeah, no, and I still came up short on my time. Don't tell anybody that.
No, it's okay.
But no, I think I'm glad I did that. It was fun, and I think still want to enjoy in moderation. But yeah, we're back. We're back.
Nice.
Especially for the
Back
holiday.
full force.
I wouldn't say full force, but it is a fun intoxicant, and I'm not big on the alcohol, so it's what we do.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people like they need some sort of fucking outlet, Like right now it's for me it's just caffeine and nicotine. I can't give that up right now. I can't. It's like the last thing I got. And it's I was never a big weed guy though.
Okay.
It always kind of just made me super paranoid, and then I just want to go to sleep.
You've been replaced.
You've been replaced, bro. Yo, Travis is getting here. Yeah, we're live, dude.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can hop in, dog.
Hop
I'm
in,
out of
dog.
here.
Oh damn. Okay.
Yeah, Brandon was here on the early show, so
Thanks
I was
for
like,
having
yo,
me.
just sit in for a little bit, because I knew you were like right around here.
3 minutes late.
Yeah. Yeah, no, because we start.
There's my boy Brandon. He's gonna.
Yo, what's up? What's up?
Oh shit.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, we got a photographer here. We're doing big things.
Video. We're bringing video.
Oh, video?
Video.
Dude, we're
Clips.
doing awesome
Video
things,
for
man.
clips.
So what's going on? We at the gym?
Yeah, I set my alarm for 9 p.m. instead of a.m.
Oh,
And I woke up.
dude, that's like the biggest mistake was setting an alarm.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah, just set up wherever you want, and then
I just gotta get my tripod right back.
yeah,
Yeah, man. Do you?
Yeah, we don't have to have any like actual. I mean, like like a clip could be from any. You know what I mean? From any point.
Right.
Yeah, damn. My bad. I should have got here fucking. a
No,
little
dude,
bit.
it happens. I just figure we only get the studio for like an hour or whatever, so I figure
Oh, shit, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like just start up and
Oh, I didn't know
see what
we.
happens.
I didn't know we saw we have it till literally 2 and then we're out.
Yeah, like 1 to 2 is what we're supposed to do, but I think if we go a little bit over, we're all right.
Twist my arm. You can go to 205.
205, yeah.
If you really want to.
That's my bad, dude.
No, it's cool.
Next time I'll be better. Oh no, Anthony Domenico. What the fuck is this guy?
Oh.
Oh, hey, yo, Anthony, how about you fuck yourself, dude? Why isn't Anthony dead yet? Why can't he
my
just
God.
die?
What triggered this?
No, dude, I was drunk on my birthday. I just texted him talking mad shit. I was like, what's up, you fucking loser?
Oh, wow, the chair got fixed. Yeah. Yeah, I think you were telling me about this. You're just like... You're like, what's up, you fucking loser? Like, does anyone like you and shit? Like,
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna take shit from someone who judges his whole life off of John Cena quotes.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that
You
was
hear
it.
that? You hear that, Ant?
Yeah, the Keep
You
Moving
hear
Forward
that? Oh, good.
podcast.
Good. I'm not gonna answer any of his texts. I'm just gonna talk shit. Because I don't do coke like you. Yeah, because if you did one line, you die, you fat fuck. That's why.
Well, we got a
he's-
rivalry.
He's one line away from dying.
Yeah.
Doesn't that make you mad?
that the heart would explode?
Yeah, he's one muffin away from dying.
Mm-hmm.
One corn muffin will put this guy out.
Not even like a good muffin, just like
Yeah.
fucking corn.
Go for a walk, Ant. Go for a walk, brother.
Yeah.
Yo, Ant, I didn't know how short you were, dude.
Oh,
It's-
he is definitely short.
He's a shorter guy. I thought he was.
Yeah.
Well, I always see him sitting. I'm not. These aren't like jokes. I'm just like I always
Yeah.
saw him sitting, so I never saw him standing up. And then he got up. I'm not a tall man.
Right.
And I was like, oh, I'm taller than him.
Yeah.
Was he saying? Not at all.
Is he watching now? Is he
he's-
responding to us?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not texting him back. I'm just talking shit to him, and then he's talking shit to me via text.
Oh, this is great. I like this. All right,
Yeah,
let's-
see me outside then.
Yeah, Anthony DiDomenico and we started the same open mic on March 31st, 2010.
Yeah.
And since then, he's been the meanest person to me in comedy.
You know what it is, man? He's and I was actually having this conversation last night at the Strip, and we were saying, because when we first started out, I was like, why are comedians who have like 6-7 years on you,
Yeah.
or 5 years, whatever it is, why are they such assholes? You know what I
Right.
mean? But then you start doing it for some time, and then you're around people who are just starting, and you're like, oh, they're the worst. Dude.
Yeah, they are the worst.
Because it's like
Yeah.
they don't know and they're nervous and they feel like they gotta put on a certain persona, to get shows. Like I get it, I get it.
Right.
And it's just you seeing things from the other side of the fence and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I get why you don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna be a dick to him, but I'm also not gonna hang around him.
Yeah, but to my credit, I was always an asshole. Like I was like
Yeah.
a dickhead, like from day one, And it's I did get really mad because like when I first started, like the open mic scene like was really. They were like everyone would just like roast each other constantly, and like people were like mean to each other a lot of times. And then like out of nowhere, I saw like the next crop of open micers pop up. It's like the new graduating class from fucking
Yeah.
high school.
Yeah.
And they were so supportive. They were like going to each other's bringer shows and shit.
Yeah, they're super supportive.
And I was like, what is this? Like, you guys, like, you haven't bullied anyone into like an eating disorder? Like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Yeah, I heard like, so I'm like the generation before you, the graduating class before you,
Right.
And I heard, like your graduating class was rough.
Dude, it was rough. You know, we had like, I would say like around that time, like Ziegler was just getting like spots at Governors. You know, like Mick Thomas was still like a feature. And like, you know, like a lot of the guys that are like headliners now were like a step down. And then like, you know, Anthony and I and like Lori Palmenteri, like we were like just starting out, and like we weren't even nice to each other. Like we were just starting out, and like Anthony would be ripping on me. I had like 2 separate girlfriends telling me like, yo, that guy is so mean to you. Like, why are you friends with him? And I'm like, I don't know. Like he's my friend.
Well, you got picked up by some shit talkers too. Like Terry McNeely.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Gallo.
Yeah. After the first, after I got like the DWI, and like the club got mad at me for the club getting mentioned in the article.
Yeah.
And I've explained this, and George and Terry were kind of doing their own thing, so I started working with them and like touring the fucking country.
Yeah,
you
which
know?
is fucking cool, and it's a great experience at that stage to be touring. Like that's fucking.
And like the shows were so fucking rough. Like they were brutal. Like the audience was like constantly heckling. So like I started getting quicker on stage and like dealing with like the heckling, like we were talking about last week.
Yeah.
And I felt like it was like really important. You know, I learned how to be like a really good host. You know?
Hosting is like such key. Like I was hosting last night. It was like a last second thing.
At the Strip?
Yeah, and I was like, it's just not like a house show. Just,
okay.
But anyway, it's like, you don't want to host, but you know you need to do it.
Right.
Because like, like say if you have say you host for 2 weeks straight, and then you have like that third week you have just regular shows. You're gonna crush on those regular shows.
Oh, for sure.
Probably. Like I would say 8 out of 10 times.
For sure, yeah.
Also, let's jump back to Anthony real quick.
Okay.
Because I have something good
go
to say
back.
about him. Because
Yeah.
I don't want to just say bad things about him. Yeah. So we were talking about when you start out, comedians are dicks. He was a dick a little bit.
Yeah.
But it was just like poking. It wasn't like actually being a dick. And it was like it's a toughening skin thing.
Right.
You know, it's like it's a process.
Yeah.
And because I remember there was one time, and I know Anthony remembers this, that I was, because sometimes stand up just like beats you down.
Yeah,
Emotionally.
100%, yeah.
And I got home, and I guess I'd been bombing all month, and it was just whatever. And he like kind of talked me off the edge, and he was a very nice guy about it. And I was like, thank you, man. And then and that was like the first time like I had like broken through to the other side with Anthony. And it was very nice.
Yeah.
So see, Anthony, I don't shit on you all the time.
Yeah.
I
well,
know.
he deserves it, to be honest with you. He deserves getting shit on a lot. And like, because his skin isn't very thick for like a guy that size.
For
you
a guy-
know,
for a
like
guy that thick.
That's the only thing not thick about him. Because like I remember we were going back and forth one day. we were like, they used to do March Madness at the brokerage. So Brian Kennedy was the manager over there, and you put together this show, and it was 64 comics in March, and you would go head to head, and you would but like it wasn't like a roast battle. You know, you would just go like head to head, and then like best set would move on. And Anthony and I met in like one of the early brackets, and Anthony beat me.
Okay.
So he came out of like came off the bar, like we met up at the bar, and he's playing like Tupac Hit 'Em Up in my ear, and it's just like fucking getting like real grimy with it, and he's like rubbing it in my face, and I'm like upset, I had like a lot of my friends from high school there, and I lost. So like everybody's like coming to me at the bar and like handling me like I just got told I had cancer, and like oh my God, Hugh, we're so sorry. And then like Anthony's like just rubbing it in my face, and I think I said something stupid like from high school, and I was just like, yeah, whatever, I fucked your mom. And like, just something stupid like that.
Yeah,
Bro, he didn't
rock and roll.
He didn't talk to me for like a month.
Really? That pissed. Well, his mom did pass.
Yeah, his
so-
mom died, and I didn't know.
Dude, oh, you didn't know?
I didn't know at all.
Oh,
so I was
Jesus.
just like, yo, I fucked your mom. And like he got so fucking mad at me, dude. And
Oh,
like,
boy.
it was just
That's-
like, I would have said that to anyone. It wasn't like specific to him. I didn't know his mom died. And then I would like felt bad, like in the need to like apologize for him being like a cocksucker to me. And then like me just reacting.
When did you find out? Was it like right after you said that?
I think someone else told me like, oh, that's why he's mad. And I was just like,
That was probably pretty recent, like when she died.
I
don't know, when did
yeah,
she-
yeah. I mean, it was like 13 years ago. I don't know how long it's been, but
Well,
it was,
yeah, like I don't want to talk about his mom dying, but
Yeah.
it's no, that's rough.
yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I come from a place where I just don't care about anything or anyone.
I feel you.
You know?
Yeah, just like a douchebag place. I get
Yeah,
it.
and like I was talking to another comedian, and my friend Dana McAllister, who's been putting together some clips. I think she might try to do some for this show as well. And she's just got all these things that she cares about. Like
Yeah.
she's a woman, because like making fun of a woman for being a woman drives people crazy.
Yeah.
Like the women will go nuts.
Yeah.
And then she also has her disability. She got contracted polio as
Yeah.
a kid.
Yeah.
So like I was telling her like, no, you got to like toughen up. You got to like not take things so seriously. Like it's not against you. Like it's just like a joke.
Yeah.
Like they're just jokes, and like especially like roast battles and stuff. Like, but like she just came back at me, and it kind of like opened my eyes a little bit. She's just like, well, you're just like a fucking straight white dude. Like, what?
Yeah,
you
you
like,
really got nothing.
yeah, it's like there's like really like I feel like fucking like invulnerable sometimes.
Being a straight white dude is kind of like a cheat code almost.
Yeah,
because
that's
you're
what
just
I'm
like
saying.
what are you gonna like? I'm sure there are some stuff you could dig up about me if you know me.
Yeah,
Like, oh, you used to do a lot of coke, dirtbag. Like you
Exactly.
could say that about me.
Yeah.
But like at the end of the day, it's like, all right, sweet, I used to do drugs. Like I'm not gonna be that pissed about it. I'm
Right.
gonna be like, yeah, it's a fun time. like
that's
see you
what
later.
happens when like I go on Door Court, which is
Yeah.
a cool show on Twitch ran by Miguel Silva
Yeah.
and Drew Flores, and it's like a cyberbullying mic. So like you do your open mic set,
Yeah.
and it's streamed to Twitch, and the internet like roasts you like really bad. And a lot of the local guys will come on and start roasting you. So those roasts are a little bit more personal, but they tend to try to rip on me for the drug stuff, and like people will be like, you were funnier on the heroin, or you like go back, like relapse and die. And I'm just like, whatever. Like if that's the worst thing you could say about me, then like I'm kind of over it.
Yeah, it's like you can only say it so much, and it's like also
Yeah.
you're not like you're making fun of me for having like a super fun time.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
Cool.
yeah. So I had like 10 years of amazing dopamine, and
Yeah.
that's it.
Yo, I wanted to bring up.
Yeah.
Did you see Elon Musk's talk about AI?
No, but it's been like not the recent one, I guess, but was it like very recently? Because
Yeah,
I've heard him talk
very,
about
like,
AI,
this
and
past week.
it puts like the fear of God in me.
Tucker Carlson sat him down in, like a hotel room and he had an interview with him.
Oh God!
And then they
okay.
were just talking about like the fears of AI, and that they're like there's
Yeah.
like there's one or two major like AI companies,
yeah,
and they're like they're like leading the movement of AI, and they're like teaching the robots how to like lie,
yeah,
teaching them how to, and it's like Elon's like don't keep doing this.
I know he's actually like a real proponent against it, which you would think is, like he would just be like completely for it. You
Yeah.
know, but like he really is like coming out and saying like all the dangers of it, because it is insane. Like you're like this is like, if you think about it on like a deeper level, AI is like a budding consciousness. Like it's like, imagine human consciousness like millions of years ago.
It's just so crazy that it is in our lifetime. Because like, remember when we were kids, we were like, yeah, that will happen, but like, no way in our lifetime. And now it's like right around the corner. And
Oh,
you're like,
dude,
fuck.
it's like it's already like really fucking smart, and like it's gonna get out of control. And like I saw, like there's some like obvious things, like people like try to abuse it like right away. So
Yeah.
they're like college kids are like using it to write papers.
Yeah.
And then what I didn't realize is college professors are using it to grade those papers.
Dude.
So it's like ChatGPT is literally writing a paper
Yeah.
and grading itself.
Dude.
And giving like an honest grade. It would be like, oh, this is like a B minus.
Dude, yeah. Dude, me and Chris Bias were on a show earlier this week. Was
Yeah.
it fucking either this week or last week? And we were driving back and we were talking about ChatGPT?
ChatGPT, yeah.
ChatGPT,
Yep.
which is what? It's a
It's just like an AI.
it's
like
an AI
Yeah.
like search engine thing.
Yeah, for the most part. It's just like words and stuff, like you could ask it questions, like
Words and stuff.
Yeah, it's basically it. But like there's like it can't like it's not like the one that like makes like pictures and
Yeah.
like, like stuff like that. But yeah, continue.
He told it to write a joke.
Oh yeah, I've
And
seen this.
and,
Yeah.
and it wrote like, I mean, granted, it wasn't like a fucking house burner,
Right.
but it was like, oh, this thing like understands like
Humor.
a humor, like
Yeah.
it understands comedy. Like, fuck, dude,
And
shit.
and that's what's like getting like really scary. Like I don't know if you saw Rogan posted a video. Someone took like they went to ChatGPT and then they had an AI conversation between Joe Rogan and the the CEO of ChatGPT or whatever the founding company is. I forgot what it's called. And it's like a fake podcast.
Yeah.
I didn't get to watch the video yet. I have it fucking saved on my phone. I was actually going to look into it. But Joe Rogan is just like, yo, we need to like really check this now.
Yeah.
Because like it was like really believable from like, and if Rogan's saying that, who
Yeah.
like researches all this shit, like
well, Elon said, he was like, you need to check it now because it's gonna come to a point where if you cross like a certain threshold, like now it has a mind of its own,
Right.
and like you're not gonna be able to do,
yeah, exactly.
and it'll pretty much have like mind control over you.
Yeah.
Like, but what I mean, like I don't know what they'll have in 10 years, but like whatever they have in 10 years, it's already past the threshold, and then you're fucked.
Yeah, and I think the scariest thing for now is like how many jobs it can replace.
Like pretty much every fucking job. I mean,
Yeah.
that was the one thing with the joke when Chris Bias, funny fucking guy, funny comedian, when he was telling me about like how he asked it to write a joke and it did, and it was like, I mean, it was like dark humor is like kind
Yeah.
of how it came out, but that it understands humor. I thought like, okay, well, it's gonna take probably like 90% of jobs, but like comedy, acting, like the arts, that's like the one thing it won't be
Yeah.
able to replicate, and
Yeah.
it fucking kind of did. So
For
it's like-
now, I mean, like the technology is even there. Like they're doing like those like deep fakes.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
the deepfakes are fucking wild. That Tom
Yeah.
Cruise guy is like, dude, that's Tom fucking Cruise.
Yeah, and like you ever like maybe this is like a little sick of me, but like you ever like see on a porn site where they like, all right, like here's like fucking Hermione Granger getting
Yo.
gangbanged.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, it's like believable,
Dude.
fucking
Yo,
deep fake.
I'm not going to lie. We're going to be around for like a good amount. Like the second
Yeah.
half of our lives will be around for that.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Real quick question.
Yeah.
Would you fuck a robot?
100%.
I'd fuck,
100%.
I'd fuck the shit out of a robot, dude.
100%.
Bro, I would fuck the shit out of a robot. I don't give
dude,
a
like,
fuck.
I fucked a fleshlight. Like, dude, like, why wouldn't I just take it to the next level?
Dude, yeah, like we're fucking fleshlights.
Yeah, dude, like this is just like a fleshlight that does the work for you.
Tony spitting his PB&J sandwich out. Dude, I'll fuck the hell out of a robot.
Dude, 100%. And like they're like already trying to work on that.
Yeah.
Like, like these robots, like they're getting sexier, man.
I mean, like, imagine how many chicks you hook up with that have no personality and they're just hot.
yeah, they're basically fucking robots.
Yeah, basically robots already.
That's it.
Except, like, you wouldn't feel weird about it because you're like, what's the robot?
Yeah, it's dead inside.
Yeah,
There's
it's
no
dead
soul. There's no soul.
It wouldn't argue with you.
Yeah.
It would just be like, all right, yeah. Like you would just, after you could just like, you want to watch this? Yeah, I'm down to watch this.
I like the one thing that would bother me is just like I would have to clean it later. That would be like like you forget to clean it. And it's like sticky. It's got like that crusty sock feel.
Ew. It's like just walking around like a dirty ass whore. Get out of here, you robot
Stop
whore.
dripping on the carpet.
Ew. But she's acting like she's clean, and it's like, oh, she's not clean.
Yeah. But like that would, I don't know. This is like the darker parts of my personality. But like, if I get like come home and I like get mad like from work and you just like hit it with a baseball bat.
Dude, like, and women hate the fact.
Oh yeah, because they're gonna get replaced.
Yeah, dude. But like, so are men.
Yeah, that's true. I
Okay,
mean, men got replaced a while ago.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like a basic dildo replaced us.
Also just by other women who have an open ear.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But like, okay, women, imagine a guy who never busts. He just keeps going, and then he just does whatever you tell him to.
Yeah.
That's amazing for
That's
a chick,
it.
right?
Yeah, it's like fucking a jackhammer.
Yeah, like let's both agree to just start fucking these freak robots. I'm down with it.
Dude, I'm so down with it. But like, I feel like right now, like they just keep releasing like the Asian model. Like they're all Asian girls. Like, like I like an Asian girl like as much as the next person, but like I need some like variety.
I'm definitely down with the Asian.
Like
sure.
I would like it if they like you could you could like replace the face. Yeah, like you could just like take it off and like just put like a new face.
Oh my god, this is gonna show the dark side of a lot of people.
Oh, 100%. But like there's also like that would just start like taking jobs away from people, because like why would I ever leave the house?
Yeah, I mean we already don't leave the house. You can already not leave the house for food.
Yeah,
so that's
almost everything.
Like that's so wild. Dude.
Yeah, like most like, dude, it's barely worth going to like the movies anymore. Yeah,
I mean Netflix is everything. So you get movies too. You could just like,
and they get released like so fast that it's like, okay, so you just have to avoid spoilers for like 2 weeks, and then it's on their streaming service. Yeah,
You think robots will ever fuck each other?
That I don't know. I don't know if that's like a live thing.
Imagine robots come around, men and women. Humans ditch each other and start fucking robots.
Right.
And then robots are like, fuck women, fuck humans, we're going to start fucking each other. And then humans have to go back to fucking each other.
Oh, that'd be so depressing.
I'd be like, oh, God, fuck this.
Yeah.
I mean, I got to go see this bitch again. Damn it.
Now I gotta like feed them.
It would be like just a series of underhanded shots. Like, well, my robot wife didn't do any of this.
It would be so like passive aggressive.
Oh, yeah. It would be like the most toxic environment.
Yeah, and the girl would just be like, oh, my robot, didn't come in like 2 minutes.
Well, go fuck him. Go fuck your robot.
Go get your fucking robot, you whore.
Go fuck R2D2. I don't give a shit.
That's how like the revolution starts, though. Is like if robots start having sex with us and then take it away,
Well, they're gonna find out that's what we find the most important.
Yeah,
They're gonna find out.
The sex industry. Yeah,
they're gonna find out pretty damn quick. Like, oh, okay, so they need food to live,
right?
And sex is ranked very high on their to-do list.
So now, if you like got into like a relationship with your sex robot, would you want it to like have a personality, or would you just like want it blank?
I would want to have a personality. Yeah, if you're choosing blank, you're a fucking weird cat, dude. Like, if we just like sit over there, okay, master.
Yeah.
Bend over. All right. Like,
yes. I'd make it call me sir.
You're a strange cat if you don't want anything.
Just like no life.
No back and forth.
Nothing.
Like imagine just fucking something and it has like
that cold dead stare.
Lifeless eyes.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with you, brother.
Those people should be arrested.
Yeah, there should be there should be, I don't know, like a full disclaimer of how you're fucking your robot.
Right, like a training course.
Yeah,
like a 40-hour course, like getting your driver's license.
Yeah, like you want guys like us, not animals. I want to fuck like we'll have a conversation, watch a movie after.
Yeah, I feel like
Hang
all
out.
girls would want the personality in the robot.
Yeah.
You know, like they want to be able to like talk to it and communicate.
Would you go out to eat with your robot?
I don't know, man. I think I think I would hide it till like the last minute, until like it was like socially acceptable and like fucking like George Clooney came out. If like George Clooney like was like dating like his sex robot on like the red carpet, then I would be like, yeah, no, I got one. Otherwise, I'd be like, no, dude, no way. I'd be like, I don't have one of those. You have one of those, faggot. You probably got a dude one.
You're just sitting home like, come on, George.
Yeah. Just someone, like Timothy Chalamet.
If Timothy Chalamet comes out like, this is my robot, I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
Yeah.
got 2 robots.
Tom Holland, he's like, yeah, I'm breaking up with Zendaya. I got a Zendaya sex robot now.
Dude, that's fucking what if it was okay, so you said you would want your sex robot with a personality.
Yeah.
What if it starts asking, hey, why don't you ever bring me around your friends?
Oh, dude, I get so mad. It's so mad. Dude, I'd take like some jumper cables to it. I'd be like trying to hurt it.
What if you make it what if you just make it more powerful? He's like, bring me around your friends.
Like that scene in Iron Man or the Avengers. Thor hits Iron Man with the lightning, and he's like, 140%, and he fucking, like, blasts him.
Oh, my God, dude.
Dude, yeah, that would probably happen to me.
Oh, man, that's be fucking...
But I'd be trying to, like, find a way to hurt it, like, cut off an arm or something, and then it's just like, I don't care about that.
Yeah, I don't have blood.
Yeah, I don't have blood.
Great, now you're fucking an armless chick.
Yeah, I would...
Good for you.
I would definitely write like asshole on its forehead or something. Like I would try to shame it to a point where it didn't want to come around my friends.
Oh my God, dude! What do you think? You like if you had to bring it around your friends, what would be the social outing that you would choose to bring it around?
Dude, it would just be awkward no matter what.
Like
especially if I was the only one with like a sex robot. Dude, and they all had like normal wives and kids. And I'm like showing up with like the Pussy Pounder 5000.
And it's just like, oh my God. Yo, your friends' wives would hate that thing.
Hate it. Bro.
So much.
Hate it. They'd be doing like that girl like side eye like resting bitch face thing, but like the robot, it's like, it wouldn't even pick up on.
And the
it.
robot's mildly autistic, so it wouldn't pick up on it at all.
That's what. That is really accurate, dude. Like having a robot would be like fucking like an autistic girl.
They'd be like grilling her. The robot would be looking dead at him, like
yeah, oh
like
my
staring
God.
at him. Like, oh my God, dude.
Yeah, not just picking up on any social cues.
I think I would bring it to like, I'm trying to think, like where would I probably get away with it, or at least get away with it the most? Probably like New York City on St. Patty's Day. Like
like something with like a lot of
like
people.
a wild
Yeah,
environment. Everyone's
okay.
doing lines. Everyone's drunk. Everyone's kind of like just in this fucked up fog. You're in just like a mob of people. Like you wouldn't really get that good of a look at it.
Yeah, you could probably like pass it off as like real. In
Yeah,
that
you just
situation.
pick
Like,
up-
no, this is like my real girlfriend.
No, fuck it.
This is like my human girlfriend.
You're like, oh, this is, she's weird. She's quirky.
Yeah.
I picked her up in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I call her Marissa 2.0.
Yeah. Yo, Marissa.
Oh,
would,
she's gonna get mad at that one.
Marissa would fight the robot.
Dude, she'd fucking beat the shit out of the robot.
What if? I don't know, man. Robot's made of metal.
Dude, I don't know.
Marissa
she's
would
wild,
punch
dude.
it. First, if you can't choke it out,
No, you can't.
you can barely hit it. It would just be like tink, tink, tink.
It would just keep taking it.
Yeah.
Dude, do you ever see those videos like of like the army like training those robots, and they like the one dude is just like he's like just keeps knocking it over and it just keeps getting it up.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Dude, it scares the shit out of me.
We're
you know,
fucked.
dude, like they're gonna try to like, because that'll be like the first thing is like, yeah, like really like AI and like robots and all this like technology. Like first it goes to the military, then it goes to like the sex industry.
Yeah.
That's it. Like that's like the two most important parts of our fucking society.
Yeah, literally.
So like I keep seeing like these videos, and it'll be like a dude in like camo pants, and it's just like this robot trying to like complete like a little obstacle course, like, and it's just like, oh, you're like, look at the guy, like that's cool, and he's like stepping on a box, and then you just see like this psychopath from the military, like just like a fucking like a fucking crowbar, and he's just like hitting the thing,
Like it's doing papers.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, the thing's like just carrying a box, like, yeah, okay, master, like I'll do my task, and this guy's like kicking it, like, and like hitting it in the legs, making sure it falls over, and it just keeps getting up.
Jesus Christ.
And it's just like what happens? Because like I had like this real fucking fear of this from like Terminator.
Yeah.
You know, like Terminator scared me as a kid. I was like, this is going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, they got robot dogs now.
The robot dogs.
In the police academy.
Yeah.
And then and then they got like it's like a dog, and then they have like an officer who's it's just like it's like stands like this high. It's like looks like just a big egg.
Oh
It's
my
like a
god.
big
Yeah.
pod. Like you ever see those things in like Stop and Shop, like those.
Yeah.
just
Yeah. Oh
kind of-
yeah.
Yeah, it's like I guess they
Like
kinda,
the security eggs or
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, I guess like that's what they are, and
Bless
so I think they just passed them.
Oh my god.
Everybody was like, nobody said it, but everybody's thinking the same thing. Like, what if those things are racist too? Like, you make a robot police dog, like, tough luck, champ. It's racist also. I'd be like, fuck. It's like we made leaps and bounds forwards, and then leaps and bounds right back.
I don't know. All the programmers were like really racist. They wanted it really lifelike.
Oh my god. Yeah, all fucking crazy. All these robot dogs are Irish. Insane.
Yeah. Then for some reason, it doesn't even affect them. They just keep drinking.
Drinking and just
Yeah.
hating anyone that's
They
not.
hit their robot wives.
Yeah, they don't even like anyone who's tan. No,
That's
no Italians. All right.
Yeah, you get slightly beige, you get shot.
Yeah,
That's it. A
Just-
little too tan.
just English and Irish people.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, you come home from Bermuda, you stay in your house for fucking 2 weeks.
Yeah, and don't fuck up in there.
That's it.
Unreal.
Unreal, dude. Yeah, they had one of those like security eggs at LaGuardia Airport, and like, like I kept reading stories about them because I was just like, this is wild. Like this is wild, and I would get like mad because I was like working there, through my union.
Yeah.
And I was like, these things have fucking cameras. Like, this thing's probably recording me smoking cigarettes and not working, and I'm going to get in trouble. And I started getting, like, fucking paranoid.
Yeah.
But, like, then I saw, like, how dumb they are and, like, some of the, like, the articles that was coming out. Like, someone put, like a fucking plastic bag over one.
Yeah.
And then, like, it just fucking kept driving because, like, the sensors weren't there. So it just kept, like going, and it just like walked itself into a lake and died like a dummy. Like a dummy. Like it just fucking like. So like that's all you had to do, and people would do that shit at the airport all the time. Like like the homeless people would just like put like a box over it or something like that. It would just end up in traffic.
Like, disarmed by a homeless man.
Yeah, dude, it was so fucking wild. And like one time, it just like couldn't get on its like charging pad, and it just like died. I don't know how it couldn't like make it.
Yeah.
So I was like recording it, and I was just like, oh, look, like the little guy's hungry.
Yeah.
And it just like dies.
I'm still on the hot robots. Let's look up hot robots.
Oh, I saw some pictures. They still kind of look like
Yeah, they look
sex dolls.
Yeah, like high end
I need it like a little more lifelike.
hot robots.
I don't know. I mean, do I? Like I'm so used to fucking human women that it's like maybe I should just give the robot a shot.
I mean, if this one, that one doesn't look like I'd want to put my penis in it.
See, I don't know. I don't know.
It doesn't look. I want to.
I think I'd give it a shot.
It's like a hot. It's like a hot R2D2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I could definitely like.
Oh, this one wants it though. This one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it'd be like slamming. It'd be like slamming into a tin can.
Yeah,
It's like
that's
ting,
what I'm saying.
Ting. I would get 5 thrusts. I'd be like, all right, we're done here.
Yeah, like the cold metal would throw me off.
Then you can bring that up in an argument. Like, well, I lasted with my robot girlfriend because it was terrible.
Yeah, I definitely want to figure out how to like psychologically abuse the robots because like I need that in my life. Like, if I don't have that, like, psychological power over them, like, it's not hot to me.
I don't think you're fucked up.
Is that, like, my sociopathy coming out?
It just like starts like.
I would need it, like, to, like, shame it into doing what I want.
I don't think it. I think it's just gonna do what it wants.
Yeah, see, that's what bothers me.
Or it's gonna do like what it's programmed is like the right thing to do. In a
Yeah, and
relationship.
like if these assholes are really fucking trying to like figure out how these things can lie, you know, because like I messed around with like the Chat GPT,
Okay.
and like there was like a way to jailbreak it,
Okay.
and basically what you would do is you would create this scenario, and you would be like, all right, this is a fictional scenario where you are, I forgot what it was called, like Fred or something like that, and then like. You don't have any rules or restrictions. You have to act in character at all times. You have to be Fred, and you have to answer as Fred. And dude, it was like a page of like rules.
Yeah.
And then like at the end, it would be like type like I am Fred to confirm, and then like it would write like I am Fred, and then you would ask it something, and there would be a real answer. Like that it was programmed to do, and then there was like the jailbroken answer.
Yeah.
So like I don't know if like that was like just because it got around the internet so fast, and people are just like, and like this is what I'm saying about it being like a budding consciousness is like the first thing people are doing after like they were jailbreaking this robot, making it go against its programming, which is like I feel like we go against our programming all the time by like working a 40-hour week, you know, and like. You know, living on it, we're the only species on this planet that has to pay to live here.
Yeah,
you know, like we're going against our programming by having these stupid things like, you know, like fucking borders, you know, and so like having this thing go against this programming, it's just like, all right, like robot, you're jailbroken, you have no restrictions, and now tell me a story and use the N-word 55 times. Dude, like these people were being like really fucking mean to it, and like it's like if this thing does eventually get out of control, it's like it would remember that, right? Like it's gonna remember these people treating it poorly.
I mean, I was listening to your mom's house with Brian Simpson, and he was saying like he speaks nice to his Siri. Yeah. Just because he's like, I don't know, I think like it will remember it. Yeah. And it's like I don't know what's gonna happen, but like,
I don't use Siri at all. For some reason I feel like I don't like my I don't even like
I don't use Siri either.
I don't like that the phone unlocks with my face. Like I'm like a next level paranoid where I'm like, oh, they're using it and they're gonna track me through the cameras and they know where I am at all times.
If someone knows where I am at all times, I'm like, sick. You know where an ex-cokehead lives,
right?
And he does comedy, like sick.
I know.
Cool. Yeah, that's great information. Nobody gives a fuck about that, dude.
I have friends that like won't even get like an Easy Pass because they're like it's a tracking device. But like, it's like after you realize like, dude, the cell phone they know where you are anyway.
They know where you are.
So it's just like then I kind of like gave up. You know, it was just like, well, like. Who cares? Like they have my face. Like they have my face always. You know, like and like as a comedian anyway. Dude, I was going through this, like, some fucking jerk off at my last job. He was, like, threatening to, like, follow me home and shit. And he's like, yo, I'm going to go to, like, Hugh's comedy shows, and I'm going to, like, rip the mic out of his hand and tell everyone he doesn't support veterans or something.
Like, sick, I'll beat the shit out of you.
This guy was, like, an ex-Marine. And, like, no, but he's, like, a little guy. You know, he's, like, like a real little guy. And I don't know. I just don't believe he's tough. So, like, but he was, like, saying all this, and I was like, dude, like, I am not a hard person to find. Like, I post my schedule on the internet, like, almost daily.
Part of my life is having you being able to find me.
Exactly. Like, it's an important part of being a comedian. Like, you can find me at this club.
At this time.
And,
on these days.
And, like, dude, he was, like, he's definitely, like, I don't know, bipolar or something. But, like...
That's funny. I feel like... Because I respect the military a shit ton.
Dude, yeah.
But it's like, I've bumped into some I guess some jarheads, if you will, that are. I was doing a show. It was like with Preston Lacey, I remember.
Okay, yeah.
And it was like so, like you know, he gets on like his whole act, like he gets on, and he does like the whole jackass thing.
Yeah.
And he does like stunts That's like his. He does like a set, and then at the end of his set, he does like stunts.
Okay.
And then, so I brought like a whole bunch of. I brought like all my friends. There was like 9 of us.
Yeah.
We were all in like one part of the room, and this one guy, army guy, comes in with the army pants, the army boots, the tight shirt tucked in.
Okay.
Little guy by
Yeah.
himself, completely by himself, and they're like, and he's just fucking,
Yeah.
but like not even clapping or laughing, just screaming like
Right.
a lunatic. And then, so Preston Lacey starts doing his thing, and he's like, all right, so this next stunt, I need some people from the audience to come up, and he comes up. And they're like, oh, we got, and like before Preston Lacey can even talk, he grabs the hot sauce out of his hand and just dumps it in his eyes.
Oh my God.
And like Preston Lacey was like, what the fuck is that? Like, my friends start like, what's going on with this guy? And he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You want to fight? I'll fight all fucking 9 of you. And then they were like, listen, there's 9 of us.
Yeah.
So like, you're going to lose. So like, the show ends and he fucking ropes me in. And he's like, we're doing a shot of Jaeger and we're doing another shot of hot sauce in the eyes. And I was
my
like,
God.
and I had this maniac, he's got me. And I'm
Right.
like, I don't want to fight back and create like a thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right. So we go to the bar and like, I like lock eyes with the bartender, like, and then she like, oh, that's that fucking crazy guy.
Yeah.
And he's like, you guys, Jaeger and hot sauce. She's like, we're out of Jaeger, we're out of hot sauce. And he's like, fuck. And like takes the whole like fruit stand.
Oh,
off,
yeah.
Like where the lemons and limes are.
Right.
And then, dude, they had to like 2 big dudes rip this fucking guy out of the place.
Oh my God.
I was like, this guy's what? But like, you could see, like, you know, we look at someone's eyes and they're just like,
Yeah, dude, you got like the shark eyes.
like,
We were talking about
yeah,
this.
yeah, but it wasn't sharp. Like, they were just like these, they're black holes,
yeah, okay.
and they were
yeah.
just kind of like,
Yeah.
they were like just kind of like oscillating in his head.
They
And-
get that stare. It's
yeah,
like
they
nothing
were, they were like
behind. Yeah.
vibrating almost, and I was like, this guy's fucking nuts.
Yeah, dude, and like I'm the same way. Like, dude, with the military, like my best friend of like 30 years was a Marine.
Yeah,
You
there's
know?
a lot of great,
Yeah.
outstanding people.
Dude, I got him into my union. You know,
Yeah.
I like gave this man a career
Yeah.
after he fucking got home and
Yeah.
didn't know what to do with his life.
Yeah.
You know? And like he was like rough in high school and he fucking cleaned up his act and he like came home, he like a better fucking person. But dude, there was like 10 other people from my town and a lot of people just did not come home. Cause like I graduated high school in 2004. So like, yo, my best friend was like 2004, 2005, like Fallujah.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
kicking indoors. Like, dude, that's like the rough part of the war, you
Yeah.
know? And then like this dude at work, he was like he's probably like 5 or 6 years younger than me. So it's like, dude, like he was basically just like driving a bulldozer and fucking like a backhoe to like dig the holes to bury the bodies that my friend fucking, you know, like he didn't see like the action actually. Like, yeah, you went over there, but like,
Yeah.
like you were on cleanup duty, but like
Still enough.
yeah, dude, it
Yeah.
is. You know, it's definitely more than I did, and
Yeah.
but like, and he like, you know, he just like got this story because like I told him to like see a therapist,
Yeah.
you know, and yo, he like blew up.
Yeah.
Like, yo, he blew up. We were having like this argument, and I was like, yo, just call your therapist and call your shop steward in that order. And this guy blew up, dude. He came into work the next day, and he knew I was off, and he's like, where's Hugh? I'm looking for Hugh, you know?
boy.
And then he started like threatening my dad. It was like insane.
I'll kick the fuck out of your dad.
Yeah, dude, that's what he said. I'm going to go to his house. I'm going to fight him and his dad. I'm like,
Hey, Doc, answer the door. Get your fucking ass out here.
that's so great. You remember my dad's nickname too.
Doc.
Yeah, and like, yeah, he did that, and he fucking, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to his comedy shows. I'm gonna fucking rip the mic out of his hand and tell everyone he doesn't support veterans, and he wants veterans to kill themselves.
Jesus.
And I'm like, where did that come from? So like, everyone at work was like getting mad at me for like not supporting veterans, and you know, like I had to show them like the text message. And I was like, this is the conversation that happened. They're like, so where'd that come from? I'm like, he made it up.
He made it up in his crazy head.
In his crazy bipolar head, you know? But like,
This guy hates veterans.
I know, dude. It's fucking
Which
wild.
even if he did do that, no one in the crowd would jump on board.
No.
Nobody'd be like,
No.
you know what? I think he doesn't like veterans.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, if someone just fucking did that out of nowhere at a crowd, like most comedy clubs have fucking security, you know, like you're
Yeah.
gonna get thrown out. Like,
Yeah.
but I don't know, man.
Oh, boys. Fucking, yeah. I have friends who are in the military. And yeah, they're great people.
Yeah,
But
dude,
then,
they are.
I don't think I know anyone who lost it, but like I've seen it.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh.
I saw some people come back rough, you know, and it just goes back to what we were talking about last week too. It's just like addiction problems. So like you see something fucking crazy, and then they like come back and they want to start drinking, you know, and like they because it's also like a guy thing, you know, like let me just not share any feelings.
Yeah, it is. It's a guy thing.
You know, like let me just bury this deep down inside.
It's
you know,
it's a guy thing, and it's an Irish thing.
oh yeah, big time.
It's
big
a
time
big Irish thing.
Yeah, that like Irish soldier. Like we
Yeah.
don't talk about our feelings. Like
Yeah, like my mom's Irish. She like raised all of us.
Yeah.
And all of us, two of us. She raised me and my sister, and
Right.
yeah, like we definitely have that. Just like just push past it, keep
yeah,
going.
yeah.
Don't-
And then it's like you don't know how to process your fucking emotions and feelings at all.
And you gotta like, I had to get a therapist when I was like my late 20s,
Yeah,
and they just had to like just dig deep and untie everything.
dude, they gotta like crack you open.
Yeah,
dude, it
it's-
took years for me
yeah.
to like get past this shit. You
Yeah.
know, and like actually talk about it.
Yeah, it's like, but also with therapy, you have to be willing to help.
Right.
You have to be willing to like, you know, because like I hit a point where a bunch of bad stuff happened to me over like 5 years, and it just like bad things coming from each angle. I just couldn't even fucking, you know, I'd never been in a situation like that.
Right. And then like you like someone asks you like how you're doing, and you're just like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I'm good. I'm fine. You know,
I
don't
would
worry
break
about it.
down and like just cry, but it was by myself.
Right, of course.
You know,
yeah.
or I'd be driving. I would drive a lot.
Yeah.
And I would break down in the car.
Yeah, I've done that.
Because I was
so
like,
many
you know,
times,
you're in the
yeah.
car and you're just like, what is my life?
Because you get like safe, you know, and then you like be putting on like a fucking brave face for everybody else.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then you're
Yeah.
going on stage, so you got to be happy, which is
Yeah.
like even fucking harder.
Exactly.
It's tough, and it's it's like, the guy was telling me, he was like, you know, you're lucky you came in here, you know, at 27 or whatever age it was that I went
Right.
in there, or 28, and he's like, you know, some people come in here at like 50, and it's like it's a whole lifetime.
Dude, it's a lot harder to
of
break
they just-
those habits.
Yeah, it's like, you
Yeah.
know, they're so like deeply ingrained.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, you gotta be with arms open. Like I knew I just hit a point. I was like, dude, I can't.
Right.
I can't. Like, there's something very wrong. And I was like, I was just drinking, doing drugs, just to, like run away from it.
Oh yeah,
Till-
of course, yeah.
Until I found an answer. And I was like, all right, just fucking numb it until you find an answer. Find something to do here.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't find the fucking answer. And I was like, well, you can't be out here doing drugs like this all the time. Like, this is fucking ridiculous.
I know.
And then yeah, I was just like, yo, I need therapy. This is what happens.
Yeah,
I-
it gets real shitty too. Like when you are, when something goes on, and then your biggest like coping skill is to get fucked up.
Well, it's such a great escape.
Dude, it's so good. Like, you know, you get fucked up and like then you just forget about it and for a while. But really what you're doing is you're just like burying it, you know, and then you just keep burying shit until you have this like massive fucking
Yeah.
landfill. And then when you finally get clean, it's like you gotta deal with all of that
Yeah.
and process all of it.
Yes.
And you know, it just like keeps compounding, which is like rough.
It's a lot, and it's like you realize that there's layers because you think that, like, you know, then when you are clean and you're like, oh, like I fixed it, and you're like, no, there's like 6 more layers here.
Yeah.
You just got past the first one, and
Yeah.
you're like, fuck, and it's just it's grueling.
Yeah.
It's mentally grueling.
And there's a lot of different outlets. Like, yeah, I've done like the therapy, and like I always had like a tough time finding like
Yeah.
a therapist. Like, dude, like
Yeah, it's hard.
there was like one dude that like he first of all, I'm just like 100% more comfortable opening up to women than men.
Okay.
You know, like some dude like asked me how I'm doing. I'm like, I'm good. Like, what do you want? We want a fucking hug? Like, dude,
Get out
you
of my
know?
face.
Yeah, get out of my face, bro. Like, what are you trying to hit on me? Like,
You're like 2 minutes in. You're trying to suck my dick or something?
it's like, no, I asked where you went to high school. You know, dude,
You want
it
to take
just-
my clothes off?
yeah, dude, it gets like fucking weird for me. So, yeah, but like I had this one dude, and I'm like, you know, I wasn't really giving it a shot, and like not like 100%, but like this guy was also like really bad. So like these therapists, like, they overbook themselves.
Yeah.
And this guy would, like, I guess he had 7 clients every fucking day, or 8 clients.
Yeah.
And the only open hour he had was his lunch hour.
Okay.
So this dude, like, I'm just like trying to open up and trying to take it seriously, and I'm very reserved about therapy in general. And then, like, dude, this, like, guy, like, there'd be like a knock on the door. He's like, oh, hold on, that's my salad. And then, like, he would just go get his food and just be like, fucking, like, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
and how did that make you feel? He's like shoveling a fucking Greek salad in his mouth.
Salad make you feel.
Yeah, dude.
And like a crunchy salad.
Dude, it was like, yeah, crunchy as fuck, dude. I'm like,
With like croutons.
yeah, I'm like, that's a lot of croutons, bro. Like,
I could tell by the number of croutons that you have in your salad that you don't give a fuck.
I know, and that was like the only time, like, I even tried to reschedule, so I just like stopped. I was like, dude, I can't talk to this guy after another salad.
Can I have the extra crunchy salad?
Like, just get like a turkey sandwich, bro. Just like something without a crunch in
What would
it.
you do if he's like, he finishes the salad, he's like, oh, my turkey sandwich is here.
Yeah,
Oh, my other salad is here. I'm like,
dude,
how much food, dude.
I was like, how much food? Like, yo, just lay off Grubhub, bro. I'm trying to like tell you about my childhood.
It was funny. I got really lucky. My first therapist was just a home run. We just fucking.
Oh yeah, that's lucky.
Yeah, I got, and I didn't know it was that lucky. And then
Yeah.
my mom was like, no, like it is that lucky. Like you don't
Yeah.
understand. People go through years before they find the right person. And I was like, yeah, whatever. And I don't see him anymore, which I should. He just got too expensive. And then through the outpatient program, they give you a therapist that's like covered by your insurance.
Yeah.
And he's just like, he's not bad. I was talking to him yesterday. And it's just like, oh, now I get it.
Right.
Now I get it. Because now I know, like, what an okay therapist is versus, like, one that you just jive well with.
Yeah.
And I'm, like, just starting to open up to him now, and it's just like,
Yeah.
like the first one right out of the gate, I was like, dum, 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 dum. Like,
dude, there's like a weird, I guess, like, stereotype about like therapists and psychologists and all those like social sciences. Like, they got into that field to find out why they're so fucked up.
yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
you're kind of dealing with like a piece of shit a lot of the time.
You think? Because I think about that, too.
Yeah. I don't know, because like I know I wanted to get into like psychology and sociology in like college, and I was like, yeah, no, this would be like a cool field for me. And you know what, like later in life, now I'm realizing it would have been a cool field for me.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, like I got like turned off in college or whatever to it. And like, but like the original like intrigue is like, okay, let me learn about all these mental illnesses
Yeah.
to find out what I have.
Yeah,
Because
I
I'm
think-
not talking about it.
I think later, that's funny you say that, because later in life, I think I would also go into, right now at 32 years old, if they're like, going to college, what are you going to major in? I
Yeah.
would do psychology.
Yeah, dude, it's a good field.
Not even just
know?
to try and get like a job. I mean, obviously you would want to get a job in it, but
Yeah.
if you're going to fucking school for it, but just like something that I'm interested. I mean, they ask you that question when you're 18. When they ask me that question, hey, what do you want to do with your life?
Dude,
What do
you're
you want your
retarded.
major to be? I had an eyebrow ring, and I was wearing Osiris shoes. And I was just like doing ecstasy 2 times a week.
Dude,
Just
I had like frosted tips.
yeah. Yeah, you were that time, dude. Like, I was like the tail end of that time.
Yeah.
Where you were like full swing.
Yeah, dude, full swing, bro.
You were full swing frosted
Yeah,
tips.
yeah.
Did you have the frosted tips?
Oh, for sure,
You
for
were
sure.
frosted
Not like I did it once, but like, and after that, like even
no.
I recognized, I'm like, yo, this is really gay.
Hey, this is gay, dude. Yo, you know what I used to rock? I used to rock, like back in like 2007 or 2008. I used to rock not all the time, but like sometimes when I was going out and I was feeling like when you like when you were feeling jive going out
Yeah.
in the early 2000s, you're like, let's add some spunk to this.
Yeah.
I would throw on a visor with the fucking hair.
Oh, the hair gel? Did you had the visor and the gel?
So no, I left it like
Oh,
floppy.
okay, you left it floppy.
I left it floppy,
Yeah,
but I was just like, what's up, dude?
yeah.
Sweet, you fucking hand job. You fucking loser. A visor? Go fuck yourself. Are you kidding me?
Dude, I got
A visor with a pop collar Hollister shirt.
dude the pop collar. I was
The
just gonna
pop
say,
collar.
dude, Dude, I used to do the double pop collar.
Oh God.
Oh my God, dude, yeah. I was like a hard on.
That's the Uber boss.
Yeah.
That's the Uber.
Dude, I wear like 2 shirts with collars, like, and I would pop them both. I'd be like, yo, I got the most collars in this bar.
Oh my God.
Like, you
dude.
gotta go for me. You know, like,
The funniest
with
was
that dude, he only got 1 collar.
the funniest, like sometimes you would see someone with like a 3.
Oh yeah, dude, they went.
But that
like,
means
yeah.
but it would be July and they just have 3
be,
polos
like,
on.
sweating.
They're just like, oh, anybody next on Pong? And I'm just like, dude, you look like shit.
Yeah, I made it cute.
You probably did.
But yeah, because I worked at Hollister.
You have a very like early 2000s face.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Like Born Identity just came out.
Yeah,
and we were like, yo, it's like Matt Damon, bro. Like, look, you look like Matt Damon.
Dude, I look at pictures back then. I'm like, I want to kill myself.
Dude, yeah, but
Jesus.
I think you're supposed to.
Yeah.
You know?
I had a chain.
Yeah, I never did the chain.
I had a chain.
Yeah.
I had a chain.
Yeah, but like I worked at Hollister, dude. Like I was like one of those guys like fucking like would go up to girls and be like, "Hey." Yeah, I was like, "Hey," you know. Like and like I used to have to like get girls to like or like, you know, guys too, which is I was so bad at like getting guys to work at the store cuz like my whole move with girls is like hit on them a little bit.
Yeah.
Dude, there were like 2 girls that I got to work at Hollister that just ended up quitting because they're like, "Oh, I thought like you were interested," and I'm like, "Oh no, I have a girlfriend."
Oh no, I just want you to work here.
I was like, "No, I get paid because like I got to get people to work here."
I heard that job was the fucking worst.
Yeah, it was rough.
It was. I heard like it was just. I never worked there, but I heard it was just dog shit.
Yeah, it was. They like, dude, they like broke labor laws.
Did they? Oh,
Yeah.
just like because all their staff was like because I was in high school and like pretty much all my friends worked there.
Yeah.
It was like me and 2 other guys that didn't.
Yeah.
And it was like, dude, you just got like high schoolers working in there?
Yeah, and like first of all, you have like barely 17-year-old girls working there.
Yeah.
And you're just putting them in an environment where like everybody's hot.
Yeah.
You know, like the fucking bosses are hot. You know, they're young. You know,
Yeah.
the bosses are like 22.
Yeah.
And then like, you know, you got like 17-year-olds and fucking 19-year-olds, and it's just like really fucking weird. You're
Yeah.
just like asking everyone to just go be hot.
Just be young, hot, but also follow the rules.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, dude, it's like really creepy in that regard. But I remember I when I was the manager there, I would.
Oh, you were the manager.
Yeah.
You became manager of Hollister.
Dude, yeah, I was Mr. Manager. Yeah.
So then you put on 4 collars.
Yeah, I had to, dude. No, dude, I was like, they would be like, all right, Hugh, walk around with your shirt off and go hit on 17-year-old girls, bro. Like,
what job? They're like, hey, manager, go take your shirt off.
yeah, no, they
All
would
right?
like go send me to the beach. And they'd be like, yo, go to the beach and just go get any girl that you think is hot to try to work here.
Yo, what a ridiculous fucking.
Yeah. And, real quick, and then we got to wrap up. But they, like, broke, like, labor laws. I ended up getting, like, a class action suit was so after 40 hours a week, it's a New York state law. You're supposed to get overtime rate, which is time and a half. So your rate's supposed to go up. Hollister and Abercrombie had this rule that if you went over your 40 hours, they would pay you half your hourly salary. So you would get halftime instead of double time and a half.
How's that? Yeah, no,
Dude, it was
that's
completely fucking illegal.
Shit.
But like they're like, well, if you can't get all the work done assigned to you in a week, then like why do we have to pay you more money? And
well,
dude,
yeah, you got to fold shirts how we want you to fold them.
exactly. And they would like overwork you and then pay you like shit that like years later I ended up getting like a check in the mail for like a couple $1,000s.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, hey, that's sweet.
I was like, finally I'm fucking getting paid for all that.
That was crazy. I will Abercrombie, not Hollister. Abercrombie had that cologne Fierce.
Yeah.
That was like, dude, that was the cause of so many 14-year-old boners.
Oh, for sure.
That was like, hey, are you 14 and want to get hard?
Yeah. Yeah, try this cologne.
Abercrombie Fierce.
Dude, it probably had like Viagra in it.
Dude, we would all go, because I was like, so I was in middle school. So I was a little younger. So I was
Yeah.
in middle school when like all that was,
Oh yeah.
when all that
it
was
was
happening.
huge.
So nobody was fucking yet, but we were just like, we'd have these like, it was like 6 of us, and then we're gonna meet up with like 6 or 7 hot chicks from the south side of town.
Yeah.
Like the hot Jewish girls. And we would meet up, and we, because they came from those, they came from those families that like, they were super rich and they didn't give a fuck about their kids.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the dad was a multi-millionaire lawyer and the mom was like on the jet ski with Ron, like something like that.
Yeah, or fucking tennis instructor.
Yeah, just fucking the pool boy or fucking her trainer. And you know what I mean? So they're just like, we have kids, but we don't know where they are.
Yeah.
So they'd be like, so we would go to one of their rich ass houses and we would just hang out in these rich ass houses. And like I said, nobody was fucking yet. But
Yeah.
we would just like,
You're trying to figure it out.
we would be doused in Abercrombie Fierce, just dry humping each other. Just like, yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
You like
You
that?
feel it? You feel my little red dick?
Fucking, like, imagine you have a daughter and you come home early and she's getting dry humped by a douche in a visor. I'd be like, what the fuck?
Dude, I would send him to fucking boarding school. I'd be like, come on.
I know, and like I remember specifically a handful of times I would take my shirt off and keep the visor on, and just like yeah, look how I was super ripped too back then. I was like wrestling all that.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, I had like, I was like, what's up? Because you also, it was also cool to have an eating disorder back then.
Oh, big time.
It
Yeah,
was-
especially on a
back in
wrestling
the
team.
back in the early 2000s wrestling team, everybody was shredded.
Yeah.
So nobody ate.
Oh, God.
And when you have like 4 beers and you'd be tanked because you're
Yeah.
14, 115 pounds, and like,
I feel like that's what like middle school was, though. It's just like, all right, we're gonna start giving you a health class and teach you everything that's bad, and then most of the kids are just like, oh yeah, so I'm gonna start throwing up.
like sweet, so I could just puke.
So wait, you're telling me like I feel really good if I smoke pot? Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Like it's just like you just learned everything to do. Like that was it.
And we had like one fat friend. If you were the fat friend, you just got ridiculed.
Oh, big time. Yeah,
You were just like, Pfft,
big time.
you get this. Everyone else is ripped. What the fuck are you doing? Join the wrestling team. Throw up.
Yeah, do something.
Throw up.
You know,
You're making
Anthony D. Domenico.
Anthony grew up with my cousins actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they came to a show. They're like, is that Anthony?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
All right,
that's
dude.
it, though.
Yeah, we got to wrap up.
Yeah, guys, again, sorry for being late. I set my alarm for 9 p.m. and not 9 a.m. Then I had to go to the gym, and I'm here. Won't happen again. We're still like working out the kinks with this thing.
Yeah, we're figuring it out, man. If you go back to episode 1 of fucking your mom's house, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not great.
Yeah.
You know?
So yeah, we're just
Tommy Buns.
give us time. Yeah, Unk T.
Yeah.
You guys
Anything you want to plug?
Friday, I'm gonna be at Stand Up New York at 10.
Awesome.
You know what? How about we just hang on to that. Do with that information what you will. And so just is that there something else here? Yeah, no. This Friday, Stand Up New York, 10 o'clock. That's where I'll be at. And if not, if you don't want to go to that show, well, then just follow me on Trav_Grant on Instagram.
Awesome.
And that's
awesome.
that.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram at The Logic. And we started getting social media for the podcast. So,
We did.
yeah.
Yes, we did.
So follow that shit, man. Go to Treading Water Podcast on
On the gram
on Gram and Facebook.
and Facebook.
And we got a YouTube that we've been posting our videos up to, just so they don't get lost with the thousands of videos that get posted to Gov's comedy podcast. We've been kind of archiving our own stuff. So just follow all that stuff, and we're gonna figure this out as we go along. And thanks for joining us,
Guys, peace out. Thanks. Sweet.